Hello there. Today we're going to be talking about Batman 89 again. In fact, we're going to be talking about the Topps Batman 89 cards again. So what I have here is the all new second series of these Batman cards, and this was actually a series of cards that I wasn't even aware of. I don't believe they ever came out in the UK where I grew up, and I just literally never seen these before. It was only when I started recollecting my original set of cards, and then while seeing what was available, I came across these. Now, as far as I know, these are only available in America. Fuck yeah! So wouldn't be surprising that I'd never heard of them before. But it was surprising to find this complete vintage sealed pack of these cards here in the Netherlands from an online seller. So I managed to pick these up for a rather generous €5. And then I started thinking, hey, what if the guy's got more of these? Maybe I can make a complete set. Contacted him. He had 40 packs of these, and he was willing to sell them for €5 a pack. So then, yeah, that would come out to be about €200 then for just trying to get a complete series of these cards.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
I wasn't willing to spend €200. There you go. That's the end of the story. But then I found these online on eBay. Again, only available from America. Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Now, there does seem to be quite a few of these boxed sets available on eBay, and they're very reasonably priced. So as you can see, the original price there was $29.95, and I believe I paid $25 for these, plus shipping and then that stuff and the tax and blah 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 blah. It came in about €50. Okay, but that is a quarter of the price that it would have cost me if I'd bought all the packs of these. And plus, this is the complete collector's edition, limited edition, collector's edition, edition. In this box, you get an extra 11 cards, which is pretty cool. And they do have a limited edition, collector's edition of the first series as well, which I am very tempted to invest in just to get those extra 11 cards that were only ever available in these limited edition, collector's edition, editions. So, problem is that first series are more popular and thus they are more expensive. So I'm not sure if I am going to invest in. Well, actually, I know the way my brain works.
You're insane. I thought I was a Pisces.
So anyway, I have opened this.
You removed it from its original packaging.
Otherwise, it's pretty perfectly minty box. That's quite a pretty little box, isn't it? Very blue. Yes, so there you go. And this box is also empty. The reason why it's empty is because I've taken the cards out, obviously, and I've put the cards into my nice collection folder. So what I'm going to do is we are going to throw that over there, and we are going to bring on the folder.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
Yes, that's right. Tell all your friends about me. Tell them about my Batman content. Tell them about my channel, and let them enjoy these videos too. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you don't, maybe this guy will get you. And so here we are, the beginning of the second series. And here we have the end of the first series. And you can instantly see there's a difference. These ones obviously have the white framing, and these have a yellow framing, but also on the back, these ones are yellow and these ones are blue. What I do like about this set is the original series finished at 132, and the new set starts with 133. Pretty cool. But continuing the numbering sequence, why did they then go for blue backs? They should have kept the original yellow backs, and then maybe kept the fronts yellow, so that you know there's a difference between the first and second set. And if you wanted a different color, why go for blue? Because blue has absolutely nothing to do with Batman. It's not a Batman color in my eyes. I guess they could have gone for red, but then black writing on red, you wouldn't have been able to read it. And then you would have ended up with pink, and pink is definitely not a Batman color. So yeah, anyway, you could have just done it all white. Whatever. So let's have a quick look at these cards. Now, these images, they have some really nice images on there, but I'm not sure if it's because they are really nice images or it's because I've never seen these before, and that they're completely different to the images that we got with the first series. There are a few images in here that are actually on the stickers from the first series, and you do have these wonderful set design pictures, drawings, which I always appreciate. A nice piece of set design drawing. Some of these images are also in the official Batman the movie official book of the movie book. So yes, more set design pictures, more pictures, costume design pictures, some really great stuff. But what makes this second series limited edition, collector's edition card series so special to be a special edition, limited edition, collector's edition? Well, it's these cards, these blue surrounded cards, 11 of these. And yeah, it's just something extra to put in there, I guess. And I do like these ones explaining the back gadgets. So you have the concept art and how they actually came out, which is pretty cool. Batman's time bomb. Don't remember that from the movie. Let me know in the comments if that actually featured in the movie. And also the mobile communicator. That's different to as it is in the movie. From what I remember, he had sort of like the little remote control thing that comes with most Batman 89 figures, where he commands the Batmobile to set its shields and to stop. The only Joker gadget that gets featured is the acid flower. So I would have thought that the buzzer ring was better. But now I'm thinking about it, maybe they were in the first series limited edition, special edition, collector's edition cards. I'll have to buy them, won't I? And then we can find out. Okay, so whilst editing this video, I got more and more curious about what those 11 cards are, and I talked myself into ordering the first series collector's edition, limited edition box set. Found one unopened, reasonably good price, basically what I paid for the second series box, slightly more expensive because it's the first series and that's more popular, and from a seller obviously in America. Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! And it's going to be here in a few weeks, and when it arrives I'll make a post showing everyone what those cards are. Right, okay, back to the main video. So there you go, lovely picture of the bat muscles. And then we come to the stickers. I hate this picture, this promo picture of the Joker and Batman together. I've always hated that. Don't know why, just irritates me. Again, the stickers are pretty cool. You can kind of see that they were running out of ideas of what to put on the stickers, and also what to put on some of the cards, really. And there you go, we come to an end. So this one and this one, they were images from the original cards. This one also is an original card image, and I believe this is the first series card as well. So anyway, that's our stickers there. Now, what really annoys me with this set is that they're not all in sequence. Now, the first series also had issues with this. So if I go to here, if you're following the sequence of the movie, somehow we have gone from, here's Commissioner Gordon spotting something. Well, that should have happened before the plunge into the toxic oblivion. And then the front page story here, well, this should be at the end of this sequence where he kills Grisham, because there he is reading the paper there. So really that one should go there. And these sort of continuity errors really annoy me. It's also an issue I had with the Batman Returns special collector's edition, whatever they're called, cards. What's worse with those cards is what's written on the back doesn't actually match the picture. So at least here we get what is written on the back actually matches what the picture is. But you also see they're all got this big logo because they all have just a tiny little bit of writing. They really sort of run out of ideas of what to do with these cards. I guess the first one sold so well that they rushed out a second series just to try and make extra money, a little bit more back cash, if you will, and but they had nothing to write on the backs, so they used this larger logo to fill up the space. Whereas with the original cards, yes, there were a few, but I'm gonna, from memory, I believe there's only 10 cards in the whole set that only had a little bit of information on the back. So anyway, as I was saying, out of sequence. So yeah, the Hand of Vengeance. So that's Jack Napier as a Joker the first time, showing that he's survived. And oh, there he is at the show at the end where he's throwing the money around. Well, that should be the end. Oh, there's Batman in a cathedral. So that's also from the end. And yeah, Time to Die Grisham. So that's a quarter of the way into the movie. None of these cards are in any kind of sense. And me being slightly autistic, I find it really annoying. So I'm kind of tempted to take all the cards out and then put them in film scene order. But then when you flip them over, the numbers wouldn't be sequential, and that might upset me even more. What really annoys me is so these cards that show all the set dressing or set design, and then there's the ones further on, these ones that show all the costume design. Well, it would have been nice if they were all at the end and all together. And also here you have, okay, costume design, and now we're going to go to more sort of like how do they call it? Where they work out what the action is going to be. Someone put it in the comments. I can't remember what they call these things. But why do we have this in the middle? This card doesn't make sense having it there. There's no natural flow to the story. Anyway, there you go. So, and that is the second series of these cards. Do I recommend getting them? Yes, I do actually. If you are collecting these cards and want something extra to go with the collection, I would definitely recommend getting them. And I would recommend buying a complete box because, as I say, there's quite a few of these available because they didn't sell back in the day, I guess, and they are quite reasonably priced.
Hubba, 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 money, 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 who do you trust?
Right. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. Let me know in the comments what you think about these cards, and if you're going to be collecting them, or if you have collected them. Let me know if you have a memory of seeing these back in the day. As I say, thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to like and share, all that kind of nonsense, and I'll see you on the next one.